Hi, everybody. I just got back from Staples. I realized in the last couple of videos that I recorded that my chair was squeaking terribly. I didn't even recognize it after I viewed the videos for a little bit. So I ended up buying a chair from Staples. It's not too bad. There was a big sale. Luckily, there was a big sale. So hopefully I got a good deal. I don't know. Anyways, I was asked the other day from an influencer to record a video on a question. If I only had one message to say to the world, what would it be? I don't know. That's always been a bit of a tough question for me. I don't know. Maybe it's been really easy for you just to come out and say what you need to say. So I ended up Googling it. Yes, I Googled it. I wanted to see what people were saying. And it's not that I didn't hear this question before. I have. And it always seems to be about the same sort of things, right? So here it says, live a meaningful life. Don't hold on to any regrets. Let go of grudges. Don't hurt people. Let go of anger, sadness. Forgive. But I guess the theme that goes around with the answer to this question is basically the same thing. It's just drop it, basically just let go, right? And I remember I wrote a blog in Wake Up to Live, one of my blogs from years ago. And I was so tired of listening to just let go, just let go, just like poof, and it's gone. Like, I mean, how do you do that, right? Nobody actually gives you the concepts or the tools on how do I let go of this stuff, right? It's like quitting smoking. The majority of us that smoked or smoke have to go through a plan, and it's a process of elimination, right? And then you finally stop. There is a small percentage, very small, that could quit cold turkey, but the majority of us have to do the work, right? And it's the same thing with letting go. Letting go is not about just dropping it and it's finished, right? It's about doing the work. What kind of work do you need? So, I mean, to answer that question, yeah, I could say, go hug your kids, don't fit into the social norms, stop pleasing other people, heal your past, and so on and so forth, right? So those are all action. That's an action mode, right? We need to do stuff, right? And I'm a believer of action because we contemplate things forever and nothing's ever going to get done, right? If we're going to just write goals and we're going to think about it. What I am a strong advocate for is self-reflection. I don't think many of us self-reflect enough. We usually walk around in a daze or like zombies, and we just kind of do things because everybody else is doing things, or we've always done that, and we just kind of go into that mode. There's this veil over top of our face, and we just kind of do things, and next thing you know, 10 years has passed, and you're wondering what the hell happened, right? So if I only had one message to say to the world, what would it be? I'd say do some major fucking self-reflection. Consider your beliefs. Why do you believe in certain things? Did that come from? Did you acquire it from your mom or dad or your grandparents? Where'd you pick it up? From your teachers? I don't know, your peers? Analyze your perspectives. Examine your values. Do you know what your values are? I mean, honestly, I didn't for a long time. I was so stuck in unhealthy relationships. I never even did any self-reflection. What was self-reflection? What are core values? And I spoke in another video about what some core values are and how important they are. Question what's going on in your life. Don't take it as face value. Nobody's opinion or statements should be taken as face value. Think about it. Go do some research, do some self-reflection, do some mindfulness or meditation, whatever brings up the thoughts from within. Who's influencing you? Is it you? Is it somebody that you really want to be influencing you? Some influencers, or is it your peers that are going to the bar that are drunk all the time, or is it a negative perspective from somebody that's complaining all the time, or is it a partner that is abusing you and demeaning you and belittling you? Who's actually influencing you? And I think one of the biggest things also is to learn how to forgive yourself. So at the same time, self-reflection, but forgiveness of yourself. We always talk about forgiving others. Okay, that's fine. Sure, yes, we need to forgive our rapists, or our abusers, or people that have hurt us in any way. But at the same time, what about us? Why don't we work on forgiving ourselves? Like the doubts that we have, the shit that we did because we were in a state, or an unconscious state, when we weren't aware of what was going on in our life at the time, the choices that we made in our life. So anyways, going back to that question, if I only had one message to say to the world, what would it be? Do some major self-reflection. Once you do some major self-reflection, you can then go on and really see what you want to give and create in this world. See you soon.